So good evening, class. My name is Dickson Mundia. I'll be guiding you through the topic network topology. So network topology, it is a computer network topology, is the way various components of a network like nodes, links, peripherals are arranged. Network topologies define the layout, virtual shape or structure of network, not only physically but also logically. The way in which different systems and nodes are connected and communicate with each other is determined by topology of the network. In short, network topology is like the physical interconnection structure of a network with nodes. We all know that a node is any device that is attached on a network. It could be items like printers, desktops, switches. As long as it is attached on the network, we call it a node. So topology can be physical or logical. Physical topology is the physical layout of nodes, workstations, and cables in the network. Logical topology is the way information flows between different components. Types of physical network topologies. So we have the bus topology, the star topology, ring topology, mesh topology, tree topology, hybrid topology. So let's look all of them one by one. So the bus topology, the computers are connected through a common communication media. A special type of central wire is used as communication media. This central wire is called the bus. The computers are attached through the bus. The ends of the bus are closed with the terminator. The terminator are used to absorb signals. So you can see this is an example of a bus topology. So this is what we are calling the bus. And these are the nodes. Advantages of bus topology: easy to install and configure. It is inexpensive. This is because you only need the bus as the common central point for the network. It's also easily extended. Disadvantages of bus topology: performance decreases, especially if the bus is low. Weak signals, difficult troubleshooting. Star topology. The star topology uses a separate cable for each workstation as shown in figure. The cable connects the workstation to a central device, typically a hub. The configuration provides a more reliable network that is expanded. With star, there is no central point of failure in the cable. If there is a problem with the cable, only the station connected to that cable is affected. To add more workstation, simply connect another hub. So here we are looking at a hub as being the central point of connection. So this is an example of the hub. So this at the middle is what we are calling the hub. Advantages of star topology: easily expanded and modified, easy to troubleshoot, multiple cables type supported by hub. Disadvantages: if hub fails, then entire network will fail because it is the central connection point. Requires more cables. May require a device to rebroadcast signals across the network. So third, ring topology. Every computer is connected to the next computer in the ring, and each transmits what receives from the previous computer. The messages flow around the ring in one direction. Some ring networks do ring token passing. A short message called token memory area is passed around a ring until a computer wishes to send information to other computers. That computer modifies token, adds an electronic address and data, and sends it around the ring. Each computer in sequence receives the token and next computer until either the electronic address matches the address of a computer or the token returns to its origin. The receiving computer returns a message to the sender indicating that message has been received. So this is an illustration of the ring topology. As you can see, they form something like a circle from the name that suggests the ring topology. Advantages: it provides an orderly network in which every device has access to the token and can transmit. It performs well under a heavy load. Disadvantages: failure of one computer can affect the whole network. Difficult to troubleshoot. Change mode with adding or removing a device affect the entire network. Mesh topology. A mesh network or mesh topology uses separate cable to connect each device to every other device on the network, providing a straight communication path. For sending messages, check the cable connected into two devices. A message is sent directly from one sender to receiver because each one has individual and separate connection. So you can see there is so much cabling. This tells you one of the drawbacks of the mesh topology. Advantages: enhances for error tolerance provided by redundant links, easy to troubleshoot, difficult to install and maintain. It is expensive because you have already seen the amount of cable that is needed for connectivity. The type, then we have the tree topology. The type of network topology in which a central root node, the top level of the hierarchy, is connected to one or more other nodes that are one level lower in the hierarchy, with a point-to-point between each of the second level nodes and the top level central root node, while each of the second level nodes that are connected to the top level central root node will also have one or more other roots. So in short, it forms something like a tree. Yeah. So this illustrates so this is the root node. So you can see the root node, and then we have a child. So it forms a kind of hierarchy. Advantages: it is scalable. Secondary nodes allow more devices to be connected to a central node. Point-to-point connection of devices. Having different levels of the network makes it more manageable, hence easier fault identification and isolation. Maintenance of the network may be an issue when the network spans a great area. This is one of the disadvantages. Since it is a variation of bus topology, if the backbone fails, the entire network is crippled. Then lastly, hybrid topology. Hybrid network use a combination of any two or more topologies in such a way that the resulting network does not exhibit one of the standard topologies, e.g. bus, star, ring. For example, a tree network is connected to a tree network is still a tree topology. A hybrid topology is always produced when two different basic network topologies are connected. Two common examples of hybrid network are star network and star bus. So in short, hybrid, we're looking that you can combine one or more topology, i.e. you can combine the bus and the star. So this is an example of illustration, because here we have the bus and then here we have the stars. So it is combining two or more topologies of the same network. Otherwise, that is the end, and thank you for listening. Until we meet next time. Adios.